This is Scott Spears. Welcome to a very special edition of Scott Spears Now. It is the contract signing for the big event coming up February the 1st, 2013, right here in Marion, Ohio. 8 p.m. bell time, $7 a ticket. Get your tickets by dialing 740-802-4337. That number again, 740-802-4337. You will not want to miss that. It is a big Friday night, February the 1st, 2013, right here at the Steve Hogg Rec Center in Marion, Ohio. We found out yesterday from the CCW, Classic Championship Wrestling Board of Directors, that the main event on that evening will be an event 40 years in the making. It will be the man to my left, Ox Baker, managing a mystery man who we don't know who it is. Ox won't tell us. We have no clue. Going up against the legendary son of a Hall of Famer, Bobo Brazil Jr., son of Bobo Brazil Sr., who was an absolute fan favorite here in Ohio for so many years. That event again coming up on February the 1st, and here's the caveat that we all found out about yesterday. If Ox Baker's Mystery Man loses to Bobo Brazil Jr. on February 1st, this man, Ox Baker, movie star, mogul, cookbook writer, will have to get in the ring for the first time in quite a while with Bobo Brazil Jr. and have a match not a week later, not a month later, but that same night. It is going to be hot as could be, and today, as I said, is the official contract signing. Bobo Jr. could not be with us as he just returned from an extensive tour of the southern United States. He's at his home in Louisville, Kentucky. He has given us his power of attorney to mark the X on his contract, and Ox Baker will sign on behalf of his mystery man. Mr. Brazil Jr., are you there?
Yes, I am. How you doing, Scott?
Thank you so much. Ox Baker, always good to have you here.
Well, I'm sort of disappointed that Junior didn't show up because I know he's been listening to some falsehoods about me, that I should spread some stories about his dad, how years ago I knocked him down with the heart punch, and Bobo Jr., I guess, has retorted, Ox, you never knocked my dad down, and if you knocked him down, he didn't stay down. He thinks that's a fallacy, but, you know, you maybe were just a kid in them days with your shoe shine kit going around town, you know, but do you intend to be here February 1st? I'd like you to let me know right at this time, because my mysterious man is in secret training, and I'm telling him all the things, how to beat you and beat you up bad, because I have no intention of stepping out of that corner where I'm managing him, showing him, and letting you get your hands on him, because I guess you have told a lot of people you got a personal vendetta against Ox Baker, and you want to take care of me February 1st.
Well, Ox, you know, it's nothing that I really want to do. Everything I set my mind to do, I do it. That's why I've been successful in the business these last 35 years. You know, when I was an amateur, I seen you knock my dad down. I'm going to give you that credit. But I also...
Oh, yeah, I heard you. We had an agreement that we wasn't going to use the heart punch, or he wouldn't use that big headbutt, because one night he came in the dressing room with a watermelon and said, Ox, I don't want that heart punch, and he broke that watermelon over his head. And I said, well, if you agree not to use that headbutt, I won't use the heart punch. In the heat of battle one night, accidentally, I didn't do it on purpose. I was trying to be a lot of people think I was a dirty sneak. I drove that hard punch into your dad, and he went down to one knee, and I tried to apologize, but he would never talk to me afterward. He didn't even want to. He said, if Ox Baker's in a dressing room, I want to be in another. He would not let me apologize like I wanted to, because I want to tell you right here now, that hard punch I threw was a complete accident. You got to believe me.
Well, you know, I seen that hard punch. Let me bring something not too early to remember this. You remember the Russian Brute?
The Russian Brute.
Of course I remember I trained the Russian Brute. I trained the atom bomb, and right now I'm training Mr. Powerful. I got a lot of guys in training right now, and sooner or later you're going to meet some of them guys. Like a lot of guys have asked, who's this mysterious wrestler? One guy even offered me 85 cents if I would tell, but I will not tell the identity of that mystery wrestler.
Now, hold on, we got crosstalk here.
I remember to you in 1998 in Canada, where you brought him over to WWA, and he got in the ring with me. I was the WWA heavyweight champion, and I beat him down, and you got in the ring, and you hit me with that hard punch, and you put me down.
Was that you that night? I didn't know that was you. I thought, you guys all look alike, I thought it was some other guy. I had no idea. And again, like your dad, that was a complete accident. No way I'd ever hit you with that Ox Baker's hard punch. Well, I gotta apologize.
Oh, yeah, see, let me tell you something about this business. You should know that it's being in the business and being a big movie star. You see me once, you're gonna see me twice.
Wait a second, Mr. Brazil. Ox Baker, are you saying that in 1998 you brought the Russian Brute up against Mr. In Montreal against Bobo Jr. and you...
I forgot about that match. I swear I forgot about it was just, I guarantee that was just an accident.
Ox Baker, you have lied. You have lied to us for a week on this program. You're a liar.
He didn't know that it was me. So you're going to be looking at somebody, Baker, when they get in the ring, 6'2", 305 pounds.
I wish the Russian Brute was here tonight. I'd turn him loose on you. Now you got me worked up.
Now wait.
You better be ready on February 1st, I'm telling you that. I'll tell you that right now. I'll pick one of your fingers and I'll... I'll pick one of your fingers.
Go on me. Jesus. Wait.
I want to tell you right now, I want to sign this thing with my mysterious man, Ox Baker. Hey, I've signed this agreement, and you couldn't make it here today. A lot of you probably got some excuse, like your daughter was thinking about getting married in 5 or 6 years, and you had to watch her. I don't know why you're here now today, but February 1st you better be there, because I've told my mysterious man, beat him up, and beat him up bad.
Now, I think Ox Baker has broken my finger here, but Mr. Brazil, are you still there?
I'm still here, but you know what, Scott? When you brought it to my attention, that's why I wanted to take that match.
Well,
I remember that hard punch.
Now hold on, Mr. Brazil. I want to ask you 2 questions for our fans. Number 1, do you have any fear that Mr. Ox Baker is bringing a mysterious man? You don't know who your opponent is. Doesn't that make it hard to prepare for February the 1st?
It doesn't who my opponent is.
And don't be scared about coming like I interfere, because I've even wrote on this contract, if I interfere in that match, I'm automatically disqualified, because I'm going to keep my hand. I don't know if I want to touch you or not anyway.
Yeah, because you know it's 20 years of good is helped in my heart. And I'm coming for you, Ox. I'm going to beat your opponents, and when you get in there...
If someone got a violin, I want to play him a song on the violin.
Wait a second. Mr. Brazil, I got to ask you this. Ox Baker claims he has never been beaten in the state of Ohio in 40 years, undefeated. If you get him in the ring that night, if you beat his mysterious man, you'll get Ox Baker in the ring. What will you do?
And you know what?
Tell the truth!
You heard of Great Hammer Valentine.
Stop that stuttering and tell the truth.
But you better check out Bobo Brazil Jr. I am known around Ohio, Michigan, Mississippi, Louisiana, Indiana.
You've been run out of all them states. That's the reason you know about it.
Stopping man that it is.
Bobo?
When I look over that corner and you see my wife that chopping like he stole something, oh man, it's all gonna come down.
What do you want me to sing? Hallelujah or something?
The
Are you going to sign that contract for him?
Yes. Bobo, do I have your permission, your power of attorney, to X your name on the...
You have my permission because I'm coming for Ox.
And you're going to get hurt that night. I guarantee you're going to get hurt. My mysterious man said, Ox, I'm going to beat him up for you.
I tell you what, February 1st, I'm excited. Mr. Brazil, thank you for joining us via telephone, and we will see you in Marion, Ohio, February 1st. Thank you.
Thank you, and you all have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon.
Oh.
You sure will, and you won't like it.
Now, cameraman, I want you to give me a two-shot. Mr. Brazil Jr. is gone. Can you give me a two-shot, cameraman? Just, flip over there. Now, Ox, I don't know if the fans know this. You have signed this contract. Did you do what we all should do when we sign things? Did you read the fine print?
I just wrote my name down because I'm sort of worked up right at the moment. I want to be a nice guy. I don't want to lay my hands on anybody.
Don't touch me again.
But when I think of that bull, I remember that match now. But like I said, I got excited that night. I didn't mean to hit him. But hey, if I have to February 1st, I might have to do something that I don't really want to do.
Well, Mr. Baker, I'm going to have to do something I don't really want to do right now, and that's read you the fine print on the contract. You put
Well, go ahead, read it, messenger boy.
Classic Championship Wrestling official contract. The following contract is legal and binding. The following match will take place on Friday, February 1st, 2013 in the city of Marion in the state of Ohio. Bobo Brazil Jr. versus Mystery Man, managed by Ox Baker. Your John Henry's on here, so is Bobo's. But you did not read the fine print, I assume, at the bottom of this contract, and here it is as followed. If Ox Baker's Mystery Man loses to Mr. Brazil Jr. in any way on this evening by pin, countout, or disqualification...
Where's that on that contract?
Mr. Baker will have to enter the ring and face Mr. Brazil Jr. on the same evening of February the 1st.
Wait a minute!
Mr. Baker, excuse me.
You look at me.
You're Mr. Baker, and let me tell you something, Mr. Baker.
Are you excited? You must be sort of worked up a little bit.
We have got this contract signed, sealed, and delivered, and if you interfere on your man's behalf, if you get him counted out, if you pull any of the chicanery that you used to with the Russian Brute, you will end up in that ring that night at the hands of the 6'2", 305-pound.
Well, give me that contract back.
That contract has been filed, signed, sealed, and delivered. It's on camera. You cannot lose this. And it's a done deal for February the 1st, Mr. Baker.
I wish I'd have really broke that finger. I held back.
Don't you touch me again. You are in trouble come February the 1st. February the 1st, folks, my God, it's a match 40 years in the making. You have got to get your tickets. 740-802-4337. $7 a ticket. What a bargain. You can't even go to the movies for that anymore.
I should have read that small print. I should have read that print.
You should have done a lot of things. Bobo Brazil Jr. versus Ox Baker's Mystery. He can't even hold a pen anymore. Mr. Baker.
Don't you do that to me.
You're going to the hospital come February the 1st.
I think I got to give the Mystery Man a little more training, if you excuse me right now.
First loss in 40 years, I think, is coming up on February the 1st. I'll be there. I wouldn't miss it, and you better never either. Ox Baker's flabbergasted.